peoples, campers and everyone else that's watching. Today I'm going to show you a very quick, easy, simple mod for the Trekology. I got the UL140 here, but you could do the same thing with the UL80. There was a learning curve. Me and my daughter were doing this and we had a bit of a learning curve. We found out a few things, but it turns out to be pretty simple in the long run. So I've got it all in the bag here. Let's get it out. I don't know what originally came in that. I think it might have been my sleeping bag actually. But it's 140. Here is the mod. I'll explain all this in a moment. Here's my pump. I will blow it up first and then I will come back to you and show you what's what. I'm back. I said it, I'll be back. No, I didn't say it. Right, we're all pumped up. I'm going to just go over this. I think by now most of you will have figured out what it is, where it's going to go. So, not a lot of room in my little flat. There we go. I'm going to stand up and do this, it's a bit easier. There we go. So there we have it. Full there. So now, when I'm in the tent, I've got one of these that goes on the, covers the whole floor of the tent. I call it my nice shiny bedroom carpet. I now have this, which is double-sided of course, got a side underneath and a side on top. On top of this will go where are we? Right end. I've got a bit of elastic will go around the bottom as well, and that will go on the top. It will also help to hold the foam mattress inside, of course. So I think you can guess where that goes around the bottom. And this, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a silicone rubbery anti-slip mat thing. So when I've got my shiny, silky, nylon-y sleeping bag, it's not going to slide about. Nothing. So there we go. Pretty simple and straightforward really. Should make a life a lot more comfortable. First thing we tried, my daughter's got a fancy electric sewing machine. We was going to simply sew up round the edges. Job done. Couple of times the needle broke in the sewing machine and she wasn't best pleased about that. Turns out to be nothing to do with this. I wondered if the aluminium was messing with the needle, but it's not. She did manage to get a short section finished. It was along the bottom edge there, and she sewed it all along, and when she picked it up it just came apart at the perforations. It just fell apart. So that wasn't no good. So then I ain't gonna get up and move the camera, my legs are up today. She was going to put some fabric, fold fabric over and then sew through the fabric. She got a few inches done, and then the needle in the machine broke again, and she was last heard screaming at the machine, throwing it out the window and saying, "Don't ever come back." No, I'm lying, she didn't do that, of course she didn't. But she did throw a bit of a hissy fit. It turns out there's something wrong inside the machine, keeps breaking the needles. So next time she comes round here, she's going to bring it up, and I'll get my toolbox out and dissect it, see what I can figure out. In the end, with the help of a little bit of hot glue in a couple of dabs and some this black tape, it's along the lines of the silver tape, grey tape you can buy. What's it called? Oh, my brain's gone dead. Anyway, it's called, at the risk of advertising, it's called Gorilla Tape. It is, I'm going to be honest, it's one of the stickiest tapes I've ever come across. When you unwind it, it gets stuck to your fingers, you have to pull them off and everything. So I'll put that all along the seams. I don't yet know how well it's going to hold. It certainly seems to be holding perfectly well at the moment. Wear and tear might have a different story. But even if it comes undone, at the end of the day, you could just wrap this around the airbed. Plus which, of course, this, when it's looked over the end, will hold it in place as well. So there you go. Why have I done it? Now, what happened one night? This is a brand new Trekology. Yes, I did. I slept on it once. No, I didn't. Not this one. It was the old one I slept on indoors one night. It just happened to be blown up. Stood in the corner. I was checking for the leak I've fixed, and I got up 2 o'clock in the morning as per usual, mosey around for a couple of hours, then think, oh, I'm going to have a sleep. Now normally I'll get my head down on the sofa, put a blanket over me on the sofa, but because the other airbed was already blown up, I put it on the floor. That was in the middle of January sometime, I think it was, and I slept on that. But what I didn't do, I didn't get in the sleeping bag. I pulled the sleeping bag out. It was already undone. I just sort of pulled it over me and I slept directly on the airbed. And to be honest, I could feel the cold from the floor seeping up through. And that was indoors. So I thought, I've got to do something about this. And here you see the result. April, I'm looking forward to a few reasonable nights in April. Bit of rain, I like a bit of rain on the tent. Love that. And as soon as that occurs, I'm going to get back out there. Hopefully I will get back out there, because if you haven't seen one of my previous videos, it's called Not Happy, I'm Not Happy. The spot where I found that I used to regularly go, nice little spot. I don't know why, if it was the council or whoever it was, but somebody's been down there and they've completely razed it to the ground. Every bush, every blade of grass, every tree been cut down, dug up, churned up, dug over, ploughed, and God knows what they've done to it. Completely ruined it. I'll put a link in the description for all my previous videos if you want to go and look at any of them. So there we go. Links to previous videos will be in the description. I'm still trying to figure out all YouTube stuff, how it all works and best way to put it all together. So I'm going to say goodbye there. You can see what I've done. Should keep me a little bit warmer, because as I've said in previous videos, even in the middle of summer outside can get quite a bit chilly overnight sometimes. It's a surprising fact about England. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say thank you very much for, oh, hiccups now. Thank you very much for coming along to have a look, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, or the video after that, maybe all the others after that as well. Looking forward to some more subscribers. If you fancy subscribing, I won't complain. When I started the channel, I didn't expect to get any subscribers other than perhaps 2 or 3 family members, which I've got. Mostly grandchildren and my daughter. But if you feel like subscribing, I won't complain. I've only got about 36, I think it is at the moment, subscribers. So if you could make it 10 million, I won't complain. Right, yeah, as my daughter keeps telling me, I talk too bloody much. So, thanks very much. Hope to see you all again soon.